the vibe as you report to your first training camp here?
I'm excited about it. I love being out here. It's peaceful for me, and I'm just excited about getting knocking the rust off these next few days, and pick up where we left off.
Where did you guys leave off?
I think the best thing about the off season that you're working towards something. Man. I can't say it was a new offense, but because I don't know what they did before, but I mean it's a lot of the same things, and we were just making positive steps forward, and that's what all season's about. Progress and moving forward, and now you're fine tuning things. We figured out what we did well, in the off season, and we got fine tuning and get this thing going.
Is that a good thing that you're coming in and you're learning along with everybody else on the offense and not coming in as the only veteran who doesn't really know what he's doing?
Yeah, I think so. It really wouldn't matter either way because, I mean, as a professional, they give me a playbook. I need to know what I'm doing, and I understand football, so that's not really a hard adjustment, man. It's just really more so wanting to know how, they want it to look, how Cap wants things to look. So I think being here in the offseason definitely helps, and, I'm looking forward to this camp.
Right. Can you describe just how over the last couple of years you've refined yourself as a receiver and a route runner rather than just a deep threat?
I think it's a everyday process. I've been blessed with speed, and that's something that I've been able to take advantage of over the years. And I've had some great receiver coaches, Jim Hostler, Bobby Ingram, and now here with RC, and we have former players, and that's really what's been a blessing for me, being around guys who really understand it and watching them, and leaders like Anquan, Steve Smith. So I've been lucky. I've been spoiled, man. A lot of guys don't have it, as easy as I've had it. And being back with Anquan now, just looking at everything, the growth over the years, and I could talk to him about certain things, and he's seen me since day one. So I think I've got a lot better.
Always call you a deep threat. Do you feel like
That's never gonna
at
stop.
some point you just want people to call you?
I mean, I always say, yeah, I'm a wide receiver. My job is to get open, catch the ball, whatever it may be. I mean, I'm only running what they tell me to run, and I happen to be good at stretching the field or catching a short play and turning into something big. And, labels are just that. I don't really care as long as I'm in the end zone.
What do you want to see from young players in training camp?
I mean, for me, I think is for younger guys and being there myself, you want to just keep seeing growth and progress. It's their first camp. So, I mean, I know how they're feeling. It's a lot of pressure on. You're starting to worry about, hey, am I going to be here the next day? That's the reality of it. It's not college camp, so you don't know you're going to be here. You're having to work hard and take someone else's spot. And the thing about it, you just want to make sure you're working hard, you're comfortable with your assignments, and you're able to go out there and leave it all out on the field. And we've had some great rookies. They're working hard, they listen well, and they make plays, especially in the receiver room. So I'm looking forward to watching everyone out there.
I'm sure you were told a lot of things about Colin Kaepernick when you were, deciding where to go in free agency and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Is there anything about, what you saw from him or heard from him during the spring sessions that surprised you? I mean, what is your assessment of your quarterback?
I mean, I don't think there was any surprises. I've been around Cap for a few years. Worked out same place in the off season a few times, and I've seen him. I mean, obviously know how talented he is, and the thing that people don't realize is how hard this guy works. And me seeing that at a workout facility is completely different than seeing it here. In the classroom. Being a student, the way he communicates, trying to make sure we're all on the same page, and I had that much more respect for him. Not saying I didn't respect him much before, but I mean his grind. Like, there's no one that works harder than Cap. And I'll say that to anyone. And he wants to be great, and he's putting the work in, and it's on us to go out there, and make sure that it all pays off.
You caught a couple of nice deep outs from him during spring. Where are you as far as timing and sort of that fine tuning that a wide receiver and a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I say that as a receiver, as long as we're where we're supposed to be, we're going to trust that the ball's going to be there, and that just comes with repetition. And I mean, it's not our first time running routes. We all understand that. So, we want to be in the same area, and having them extra reps in the off season definitely help with that. So, we just got to go out there, like I said, knock this rust off, get back pick up where we left off and, you know, take that torch and keep going forward.
Aside from the rest, is there anything that is kind of unsettled for you, meaning that you don't know how it's going to go, or do you feel with this new team you kind of know what's expected?
In terms of what?
Just anything, just like how the training camp's going to go.
I mean, you don't know how anything's gonna go ever, you know. So for me, I'm just like I said, being out here, you know, I've always been so close. I've always been in the comfort zone, and being out here, it's like I've actually been able to focus on football more. It's like peaceful to me. It's weird. I was telling my wife today, like I love being out here, and you know, having the opportunity to just really just focus on what I'm doing. No outside distractions. You know, I'll be putting my social media away for a few weeks. And, you know, until I get, you know, where I want to be, and I'm ready to go to work.
Starting times, does that benefit wide receivers more than anybody
Late starting times in terms of what?
for practices?
Yeah, schedule, I don't know. It doesn't mean much to me. I mean, you're going. Whenever they say we got practice, I'm going to be there. So as long as we can get to sleep at a good time, I don't really care.
You said you love it out here and it's peaceful. Can you elaborate on that? Like, what specific?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think for me, like, I've been in like the comfort zone forever. Like from where I went to high school to playing in the Ravens, it's literally off of the same highway. I just constantly went up 95, and it's been so close, and it's like I've been so comfortable with everything. It's my first time really being outside of that, and with that, it's been like peaceful. I've been away from everything new. So because everything's new, I've really been able to really just focus on, you know, what's important for me, and that's football and my family, my wife, and my child. So. You know, it's just us out here. So it's been like when that's all you have to do, you know, I don't have as many friends out here. I don't have any family members out here. So, you know, I'm not around people as much. And not saying, you know, I hate everyone, but, you know, it's nice to be, you know, kind of isolated. And, you know, I'll see them in office.
Was that a big factor in your decision to sign?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a big factor at all. I mean, I knew I don't get homesick. You know, I'm not really worried about that. There's a telephone, there's FaceTime, there's all these good things. But, you know, it's the main reason why I'm here is because of the fit, and it's a great organization. You know, I left one great organization. You know, I've been spoiled, man. I wanna go to a place where, you know, you believe you have a chance to win, and, you know, this is that place.
Couple more?
What book did you end up getting? Now that you're up on social
I bought a
media?
book. I tweeted the name of it. I can't remember what it's called. It was like something with habit. I don't know. I'm a procrastinator in a lot of ways. So, you know, I'm looking forward to reading it. So, instead of being on my phone, messing around on social media, I'll be reading during break time, and instead of being on my phone at night, you know, after I talk to my wife, my child, you know, read, wind down, and during camp, I kind of just step away from all of that and just focus on, you know, what I got to do here.
Reference the commute on 95. What was, could you take us through that and then maybe just tell us a little bit
Yeah, I
about
mean, I
your-
went to high school in Fredericksburg, so that's an hour and some change from College Park up 95. And then the Ravens Stadium is 40 minutes from College Park up 95. So that's literally all the farther I went the whole time, you know, since I left high school. And I loved it. You know, that's going to be home for me. When I'm done, my house is still there, you know. So, but if it wasn't for, you know, the 49ers giving me the opportunity to be here, I would have never left that area. So, you know, I'm excited about that change.
Close by here. I mean,
Yeah, I love being, the facility's nice. I live real close by. That's pretty cool. Everything's all in one. So convenient, man.
Thank you.
That's good?
Just one more. As far as the social media, is that a personal choice, or is that something the coach?
Yeah,
encourage
no,
the
that's,
players to do?
I'm sure if Coach had it his way, we'd all throw our phones away. You know, but, you know, for me, in terms of social media, I just learned that, you know, it's fun. It's a place and a time for it. But for me, during camp, you know, I want to be focused on what I'm doing here. I don't want to be worried about, you know, what's going on just in general. You know, I can watch the news. I can check things out. But it's something about being on your phone. It, like, draws you in. It's like, I don't know, like, it's like an addiction in a lot of ways, you know, with the telephone. So I learned that after my rookie camp, when I put it away, I was able to just focus. I'm not racing to my phone trying to see what's next, you know, and that's been great for me. And it's different. I can't just put it away. My wife understood. I have a baby now, so I have to FaceTime him so he doesn't forget what I look like. And, you know, I really, once we get going tomorrow, I check it in the morning, put it away, check in the afternoon, see what they're doing. Obviously, there's a big time difference. And then, you know, after practice, if he didn't sleep or she didn't sleep, talk to him one last time and that's really all the communication I'm gonna have with anyone until you know where I want to be.